What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video today. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I ended up going back one final time. I don't even know if this is probably not going to be part of the series that I'm doing on the channel. I'm probably just going to do this on its own just because I think the ones that I uploaded so far, I titled the last one that's probably going to be out by the time this comes out. It's the final one, so this is just going to be a bonus showcase of what I picked up. And yeah, it's so addicting going back to Barnes & Noble just to buy more Criterions, because the sale is only for 2 months out of the year and Criterion movies are just amazing, and I had to go back and buy more, so I did. Now this is for sure going to be the final haul of the July Criterion sale. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but yeah, well, I'm going to show you guys what I picked up. But let me know down below if you had an amazing month at Barnes & Noble yourself. Let me know what you picked up, some of your favorite films that you were looking for that maybe you didn't find, or some of your favorite films that you already have that you would recommend me to watch. I would love to hear about it down below. But I picked up 5 more films, all Blu-rays, and there's actually a pretty common theme with 4 of them, in that 4 of them are not American. So I figured I'd kind of step outside of my comfort zone and start buying foreign films, which I am very excited to watch. And the first one we have here, probably the most interesting one out of the bunch, we have Jean Dielman, 23. I think this is in French. Well, it's a French film, but I'm not really sure how to properly pronounce this. Croix du Commerce 1080 Bruxelles, a film by Chantal Akerman, came out in 1975 here. And the reason why I picked this up is because it was just so, I don't even know how to explain it. It was, reading the back of it, I'll just read it. You have a meticulously details with a sense of impending doom the daily routine of a middle-aged widow whose chores include making the bed, cooking dinner for her son, and turning the occasional trick. And it just seems like it's one of those films where you're watching and you just get that eerie feeling throughout the entire film that something isn't quite right, but it looks so normal. But yet you have that feeling where something is just off. So I feel like that's the type of film that this is going to be. And then you see whether seen as an exacting character study or as one of cinema's most hypnotic and complete depictions of space and time. So I mean, it's a compelling movie experiment, one that has been analyzed and argued for over decades. So this is just one of those films that kind of caught my interest, and that I just have no idea what it's going to be, but I kind of have an idea as to, I think it's going to be one of those films, like I literally just said, that it has that eerie feel where it just, everything seems perfect, and yet something is off under the sheet. So I figured I'd pick it up and give that a go. So that's the first one there. Next one, we have another foreign film. We have Sword of Doom. This is Kihachi Okamoto's Sword of Doom. Came out in 1966. And it is a Japanese film, black and white. And the reason why I picked this one up is because I'm a big action guy. I like watching all movies, but who doesn't love a good action movie? And obviously you have a gifted swordsman playing his craft during the turbulent final days of the shogunate rule in Japan. But the thing that interested me the most was that it follows a guy who's obviously, is a swordsman, who is a man who chooses to devote his life to evil. So you're actually watching someone who is choosing to be evil, right? A lot of the films that we watch, you follow a guy who may have been bad, but in the end turns good. Maybe that's what happened in this movie, where maybe he's a bad guy and then turns to be a good guy. But by the sound of that, you're literally watching a guy who's killing without remorse or mercy and is choosing to devote his life to evil. So you're kind of watching someone just choosing to be evil, which kind of interested me the most with this film. And again, it's a foreign film, so I figured I'd give it a try and watch that. That actually might be my earliest film. How old is Some Like It Hot? No, 1959. So Some Like It Hot is still the earliest film that I have, but that is the second oldest one that I have, I believe. But next up, we have the only American film that I picked up for this haul. We have Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and it had Johnny Depp in it, which kind of spiked my interest with this. But you have a journalist who is traveling to Las Vegas, accompanied by a trunk full of contraband and his slightly unhinged Samoan attorney. And they are... I'm actually reading over this for the first time. I saw Johnny Depp and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to give it a try. And it has Vegas. It's a Vegas, so maybe it takes place in Vegas. I love watching movies that take place in Vegas. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I literally just picked it up because also the cover is nice. I thought it looked cool. Kind of got like the blood writing there, but it really just had Johnny Depp, and I was like, you know what, screw it. Let's pick up a film with Johnny Depp, and it came out in 1998. So let me know down below if you've seen this one. That's probably the one that I didn't look at the most, and I just figured I'd pick it up because why not? But the next two films are foreign. We will go with this one here. I picked up my first Del Toro film. We have Pan's Labyrinth, came out in 2006, and I was actually going to I had another one in my hand. I forget. It wasn't the Pinocchio one. I think I had the Devil's Backbone in my hand, and I was gonna buy that one, but there was a lady working at the Barnes & Noble, and I've talked to her before, and she said, we were talking about her favorite movies in the Criterion. She said she's a big Del Toro fan. So then when I went back for this haul, she was there, and I had the Devil's Backbone in my hand. I asked her, said, listen, I'm gonna get this, but do you recommend anything else, or is there something that you would recommend more? And it was, I think she said Pan's Labyrinth was the one that she recommended the most. So I ended up picking this one up. And I guess the thing that she said that this film was about was the visuals were fantastic from what she said, but she kind of compared it to the movie Hellboy, with all of the monsters that were in Hellboy kind of had that same... I don't like mythological creature. I honestly have no idea. I'm literally just going off of what she recommended, so I decided to just pick it up and watch my first Del Toro film, so I'm very excited to check that out. And lastly, we have this one's also in Spanish. It's a Spanish film as well. But lastly, another foreign film came out in 1997. We have Funny Games. This is a German film, and you kind of have the a Strangers vibe type of movie, where you have this family is being held captive in their vacation home, and then a pair of young men subject them to, I guess, terrible games that inflict psychological torture and physical pain. And I mean, it's one of those movies where you kind of just have to watch and see where it goes. I mean, it sounds interesting. Again, if you've ever seen the movie The Strangers, I assume it's going to be like that, but this is a Criterion film, so I figured this one's probably going to be much, much better. And it's in German, so this is my first German film to add to my collection. I'm trying to see if it says anything else on the back that it would make sense for me to talk about, but I don't think so. It's just gonna be. I assume it's gonna be a very violent film as well. So I figured I'd pick it up and try it out. It's a film by Michael Haneke. So let me know down below if you've seen this one as well. But that is the haul for this specific video. Let me know down below what you guys think. Do you have any of these films? Have you picked any of these up during the sale? Or if you've seen them before, what do you think of them? Are some of them your favorites? Would love to hear about it down below. And again, if you've picked up anything this month yourself, would love to hear about it. Or if you recommend anything that I currently don't have or currently haven't picked up this month, would love to hear about that as well. But that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned till next one, and make sure to keep your shelves worthy.